The IRX cars or these cars, I'll do it. I'm a big snow fan. That's definitely one of my favorite things in EAWRC.
Set Sim Racing says I've never tried snow in any sim before.
They've got ice in EAWRC when you race at Monte Carlo.
Set Sim Racing says when I get WRC, I'll def try it.
Oh yeah. So good. Def gotta try it. Nah, that's not quite right. Man, that was a really good lap too. Still a good lap.
Set Sim Racing says waiting for the November Steam sale, then gonna purchase so many games.
Nice. Yeah, WRC will probably go on sale for that. I would think. I'll have to keep an eye on that and tell people.
Set Sim Racing says I've got lots of games in my cart that I've been wanting to try, both sims and regular games.
That's not it.
Set Sim Racing says so I know you basically only play iRacing and WRC right now, but what regular games do you play? Non-racing games, laughing face, I'm bored lol.
I also play RuneScape and League of Legends. I'm gonna be playing RuneScape tomorrow morning actually. Give my knee a break. Old School RuneScape specifically. If you know RuneScape at all, it's kind of divided into two versions of the game. Old School, the best school.
Set Sim Racing says oh right, you mentioned that earlier.
Yeah. Between those four, I mean, that mostly encompasses it. Oh! I play other games too, but
Set
that's
Sim
the majority
Racing
of it.
says I don't play it, but I've seen it lots.
Yeah, if you don't have thousands and thousands of hours to throw at it, I would not recommend taking it on as a hobby.
Set Sim Racing says
But if you're looking for a game that could take hours and hours and hours of your time up, RuneScape could definitely do that. Hades, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, if you have any other hobbies, I wouldn't recommend RuneScape. Oops. Center a little too fucking hard there, bud. Oh.
Set Sim Racing says no, def not for me then. Laughing face Sim Racing takes basically all of my extra time almost.
Yeah.
Seth Sim Racing says, and all of my money.
Well, RuneScape is pretty much free. It's the good news. Once you get going, you can even buy membership with in-game currency.
Time for Timbo says, Andrew, can you count?
Oh, there's only one more minute. That's perfect.
45% less.
Maybe? What do you mean? Am I over counter steering? Guess that is exactly why I crashed on that last crash. I can try. I can try.
Seth Sim Racing says, oh, that's nice. Rare to see that these days. Time for Timbo says, you countersteer hard and then the car grips up and snaps to the outside wall.
Yeah.
Time for Timbo says, and that keeps happening. Time for Timbo says, if the car is not over-rotating, try to keep the wheel closer to straight. Seth Sim Racing says it. Time for Timbo is the ultimate advice giver right now.
Fair,
laughing
fair.
face. Time for Timbo says, I am a backseat gamer. Seth Sim Racing says, I am taking the tips too lol.
He's my spotter, essentially. Timbo and Halsoy. Then I've got Sheepdog. He's my in-house suspension tuning specialist. All right, we are in the rookie of rookie races here.
Seth Sim Racing says, you def have this.
Looks, well, we just gotta stay safe. That was the original goal.
Says you gain so little SR from this, you can just race them a lot. Seth Sim Racing says, also to anyone who may know, do these cars not have power steering IRL? The FFB is super heavy.
Yeah, the force feedback is insane.
Says I just got 0.03 from a 10 lap time trial and I only got 0.05 from a race here. Aerotech says I think it's just cause of the steering ratio but IDK. Seth Sim Racing says compared to other cars for sure. Seth Sim Racing says at Aerotech, ah okay, thanks. Seth Sim Racing says plausible theory. Aerotech says they're 4-to-1 stock. Aerotech says so ton of lock and not a whole lot of degrees of rotation.
Quick potty break, then quali. Surely will be C-Class, then we go race the full power Beetle. We get a perfect race, then we'll be C-Class, obviously, and then we can race the WRX in 2 races. Boom. Perfect. Good. Oh. Break things.
Aerotech says if you can survive T1 and T2 you're set. Aerotech says T2 is usually worse, people just fucking send it. Time for Timbo says hey what up, it's me, I'm people. Time for Timbo says send.
Green flag, green flag.
Oop.
Okay, come to first time lap.
All right, we have a half X already for the race. Good. A little too much sliding into that, I think. Ah, that's good.
One more lap.
Oh boy. Just like I planned. Ah, a little slower though. But we have the pole. So that's a dub. We take a pole.
Flag, chicken flag.
That is acceptable. You a kid? These things kind of rip. Just like the Ford spec. You know how to drive it? Kind of rips. Can we gain safety rating though? The real question. I feel like in IRX, they give you so many less incident points for things.
Estimated strength of field is
A contact and spinning out.
396.
All right, here we go.
Aerotech says this track is only 5
Still waiting
turns.
on 2 cars
Five
to go.
turns.
Aerotech says
Rip.
GL driver.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I mean, how many is the rallycross course? 3?
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Aerotech says 8.
Green
Oops. Move forward to get out of their way, hopefully. Oh, they all wrecked. Beautiful. Every single one of them, because of the way he did it, he pinned forward against the wall. They're all 4 seconds behind now. Beautiful. All we have to do is not crash. Old 0x never hurt. Go. A little bit less wheel spin there to try to generate a little more traction. Oh shit, didn't break. Rip safety rating.
Oregon Ducks says getting some air and sexy beers.
That's right. We're running in first.
White flag, nice and
Last lap. 2x is not bad. Come on, surely that's enough. For a little safety rating, just need a little safety rating.
Time for Timbo says don't crash. Time for Timbo says don't think about elephants.
Okay. Think about the rally, I suppose.
The Oregon Ducks says crash, not. Time for Timbo says be not a crasher.
Ducks, don't you put that choo-choo on me. Hell yeah. 9 seconds ahead, baby.
You won. You enjoyed with these people today.
I can't do donuts yet, they're still racing. Come on, guys, hurry up. I can now.
Go Oregon Ducks says to crash or to not crash. Time for Timbo says and it's sweet 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 Victor Ray yeah. Aerotech says easy clap.
But did we gain any safety rating? 5 turns.
Aerotech says 2x sad face.
Yeah, the 2x. Let's get the dirt off-road trucks again. God, so little safety rating.
Go Oregon Ducks says Ansef
part of what
Poggers
makes
Ansef
it,
Poggers Ansefez.
Annoying to get of dirt rookies as well. Or at least dirt road rookies. It takes so few turns, like you're saying. What did we win? What did we win? We get some I rating for sure. Though it won't even tell me because we can't get out of rookies. Because there's not enough turns. Rallycross in 30 minutes, but it's basically the same thing. I guess we just keep sending the truck, huh? We gotta get a paint for it. Might as well. We're freaking like quadrupling down at this point.
Seth Sim Racing says you look a tad tired.
Uh-oh. Seth is looking into my soul. Lucas Oil Off-Road Pro 2 Light.
Seth Sim Racing says I can see your soul. Time for Timbo says he lookin' sleepy.
Oh. Oh. Prediction? Says he fall asleep in the middle of the next race?
Seth Sim Racing says do you make your own paints?
No. I only just started with iRacing. Oh, here we go.
Seth Sim Racing says or just get some from trading paints.
Yeah, I just grabbed some from Trading Paints. I made one or two for fun. Just
Aerotech
like
says
in
doing
game.
a Pro 4 race B.
Race this paint for sure. Hold on. Nice arrow. What's the 4?
Aerotech says BRBZ8.
All right, good luck. Good luck.
Aerotech says OMFG.
Cool numbers, you said?
Seth Sim Racing says I don't make my own yet.
I just got a U-Haul paint.
Seth
Pretty
Sim
hype,
Racing
actually.
says thought about trying though.
How do I make sure it's like loaded on? I think I have Trading Paint running already somewhere. Where are you, TP? Downloading? Okay, good.
Aerotech says I saw 4 people registered and thought
Yes,
ITD be
let's look
free
at this
safety.
paint.
Aerotech says everyone is over 3K. Aerotech
Oh,
says I hate
God.
it here. Seth Sim Racing says you can open the Trading Paints app and then sync.
Yep, that's exactly what I just did. We got our U-Haul livery and we're ready to...
Seth Sim
We're down
Racing
for the
says
long
paint
haul.
looks hype.
Good, 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 good. Loud and clear. Okay.
Time for
So we
Timbo
shouldn't
says
stay
I
up too
sleepy.
late. Aw, Timbo's already sleepy.
Seth Sim Racing says yeah the text to speech is delayed a bit.
But maybe, these are fast is the good thing. I think these are like every
Time
half
for
hour.
Timbo says me thinks time to go to the Sleebin good night gamers.
Sounds good, Timbo. Get some sleep. Get some good rest.
Seth Sim Racing says night.
Hopefully I'll see you somewhere on Food Friday. If I don't, have a happy Food Friday. Get some good food
Seth
in
Sim
you.
Racing says it's almost midnight for me on a school night, but I can make it to 1.
Oh, Seth, so you're from the States. I don't know why I assumed you were from the UK. Just kind of like randomly assign places to people, I guess, if I don't ever find out Who was it that I was just like totally misassigning
Seth Sim
to
Racing
the
says
states?
Caribbean, but on the same time zone.
Okay. Gotcha. So I was still wrong.
Seth Sim Racing says we are owned by the UK though. Time for Timbo
Oh?
says wait, I am back to say that I forgot to tell you what I was drinking.
Oh shit, yeah, we kind of, that game fell apart somewhere. I guess the race started or something. It's not juice, it's in a
Time
can.
for
Is it
Timbo says
Yoo-hoo?
coffee
Oh, you
creamer.
didn't say what it was. You didn't say what container it was in. Just drinking coffee creamer? That doesn't make sense. That's not a drink. Then what you do, a shot of the little cups?
Seth Sim Racing says life doesn't make sense. Time for Timbo says I poured some in a glass.
Fair.
Time
That's
for
fair.
Timbo says it's like thick milk. Time for Timbo says but vanilla.
And really sweet, I think, usually. You're telling this to the guy who once thought it would be a good idea as a kid to do cereal, but instead of milk, it's coffee creamer, because, yeah, it would be, like,
Seth Sim Racing
whatever
says
flavor
less
the
super
coffee
sweet.
creamer was. But I thought it ended up being a pretty miserably sweet experience. One of those, shit, I thought this would be a good idea, but it's too sweet. Timbo's just got a sweeter tooth than me. Oh.
Time for Timbo says my mom makes oatmeal with coffee creamer.
Oh, really? Well, that would be like sweet oatmeal. I could understand that, especially if it's just like regular oatmeal, not like the packet like Quaker Oats, which is already pretty sweet. Even then, though, like I could understand that's more like a sweet dessert. I mean, again, I literally tried this once with cereal, so I'm not saying it's crazy, but in my experience, very sweet. I think we didn't have milk. I wasn't just like, let me experiment with cereal and coffee creamer. I was like in high school. I was like, can you just use coffee creamer? It's just milk but flavored, right? Nope. What the? Something just popped up in the middle of my screen while I'm driving. What is this? Steam subscriber event? Get the hell off my... What the heck? I didn't think something could pop up above iRacing. That's insane. If that happened in the middle of the ring, we would have died.
Seth Sim Racing says I can't see what happened.
Yeah, it was just some Steam pop-up on my computer. It had nothing to do with iRacing.
Seth Sim Racing says Steam should be closed while racing though.
That's fair. It looks like it is closed. I don't know. Maybe it was open before and updated. So WRC is on Steam, so it's definitely possible that I had it open in the background and that it just did some kind of update and closed.
Seth Sim Racing says, huh, that's odd.